What's up, danglers? So real quick, I just wanted to do a quick video of some stuff that's new for me for this year, just to kind of get the ball rolling again with everything. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I did make a couple posts, one being my new logo, so please go check that out. So we're just going to jump right into this. We're not going to waste any time. So let's step into my office here. Okay. Let's start with some spinner baits. So I wanted to get some new spinner baits. I think both with my spinner baits and some of the new jigs I got, the main purpose was the bait keeper. So if you've been following my channel, you know I use a lot of G-Crack products, more specifically the Bellows Gill. And the barb bait keeper, I guess would be called, wire bait keeper. Let's see if I have anything lying around here to give you an example. Un momento. Okay, so this is a jig by Super K Jigs, I believe, which you will still see me use, but this guy right here, it just does not work the best with the Bellows Gill, in my experience. Maybe that's just my preference, I don't know. To me, it just seems like it doesn't grip super well and kind of tears up the bait a little bit. So I wanted to get some different jigs along with some spinner baits specifically to be used with my Bellows Gills. So first up, we got the Panther Martin Sonic Thumper. So I believe this is fairly new. And of course, Panther Martin has always made great stuff. Let's pop this out here. Gimme! Mine? Mine? Okay. So I went with the white color, 3/8 ounce. So it's got that awesome willow blade up front, another smaller one in the back, which reminds me a lot of their inline spinners that they make. It's got those nice little beads there too, keep that blade positioned right. Now, I guess I didn't look at this one. What a schmuck. So now this one, okay, it does have the wire keeper, but I do like that it has the bottom one as well. So, blonde moment on that one, I guess. But this, I think, like I said, is new, and I think that was probably one of my biggest things, is this was new for 2024. And of course, Panther Martin makes great stuff, so I'll definitely be using this very soon. So let's see if I can take my foot out of my mouth on this one. So this is, although this one, I'll get there. This one is the Megabass SV3. So it's Megabass. Need I say more? This is also, no, this is actually a 1/2 ounce, and this is the White Python. So again, sticking with that white color, and of course White Python, you know, pretty cool name. So that's got the wire one too. Okay, so with this one, actually, I didn't really think, or really have in mind using a trailer because of the skirt. I will show you in a second. They am not messing around with their packaging. The thing is stapled on here. Alright, now that I got that out of the package, this is my new Megabass spinnerbait, the SV13, right? Is that what I said? SV3. I should know these things. So yes, like I was saying, just I guess pay no attention to me when I talk about bait keepers and spinnerbaits. Clearly, I did not have that in mind with these. Definitely the jigs, but we'll get there. So again, yeah, has that wire keeper. But I don't think I really had in mind using a trailer just because of these strands right here. So I think that was one of my big things with this particular spinnerbait, is that I don't feel as if I even need to add a trailer because of these guys right here. So that's going to replicate a nice shiner or big bait fish in general. So super stoked to use that. Again, Megabass. Don't need to say more. Next up, let's jump right into the jig so I don't look like too much of a putz. So, I got two new jigs. They are both by Dirty Jigs. So So this is the No Jack in the 1/2 ounce weight and the Green Pumpkin Crawl. It's the No Jack flipping jig. Okay. So this is what I was going for in the first place. That guy right there. So it's a little thicker, and I think that's just going to grip those bellows gills much better. And I think because of the way that's designed, it's not super pointy. It's a little more smooth. It's not going to tear those baits up as much as the Wire Keeper does. Again, I could be wrong. I just kind of wanted to try something a little different specifically for the bellows gills. So this is the Summer Crawl, I believe. Green Pumpkin Crawl. So that is purdy. I like the weed guard there. I may trim that back a little bit. Super stoked about that. But like I said, that's the No Jack flipping jig. Boom. And then this is the Tour Level pitching jig. And this is the go-to model. 1/2 ounce as well. So again, same bait keeper there. Perfect. And that is the go-to color. So these guys will definitely be getting tied on in the very, very near future. Skirt caught in there. So that's those two. Next up, let's see. We'll start with we'll go to some tungsten. So of course, woo! Tungsten was on the list this year. I got 3 3/8 ounce flipping weights and 3 5/16 ounce flipping weights. So this was just a good old restock. As I mentioned countless times, a lot of the waters I fish are full of pickerel, and yeah, they're the bane of my existence. Next up, let's jump right into some bellow stuff. So we're going to start with the good stuff. So this is the G-Crack Bellows Gill Swimmer. So I'm only going to pull one of these out because I know I'm going to all greasy and smelly, but I love it. So let's go with these guys. So this, I think I should learn how to read Japanese. Don't remember the color on these exactly, but it's one of their newest products. It's essentially a bellows gill with a paddle tail. Ooh, that smell. Can't you smell that smell? Come here. Come here. Come here. Okay. So here is the Bellows Swimmer. That is so cool. So again, it's got that extreme ribbage going on, which of course is going to displace a lot of water and create a lot of vibration. And then you got the slit in the belly here for your swim bait hooks, and even up top as well to keep that bait good and weedless, and that good old little boot tail on the bottom there. So of course, ooh, I just had a thought. A Bellows Gill Swimmer on a free rig. Anywho, different day, different video. Get that guy in there. So of course I had to get myself some hooks for that, and I definitely wanted something with some weight to it. So yes, I got these guys that got that silver on the bottom there. So again, going to replicate a bait fish a little more, and these I definitely know are in the bluegill color. These guys right here. So gotta love me some G-Crack. All right. There, so I don't forget. So to go with those Bellows Swimmers, we got some Owner Flashy Swimmer Gold Colorado Blade 6/0 3/8 ounce swim bait hooks. These, I believe, I actually read in the comments were highly recommended. So like I said, that is the 3/8 ounce weight. You got that gold Colorado blade that hangs off, I want to say about 1.5 inches there. You got the twist lock, which is also nice, and that's the 6/0 hook there. So I think these guys are going to pair perfectly with those Bellows Swimmer. I think that's probably one of the top baits I am stoked to use this year. Most stoked. Nothing's changed, guys. I still can't talk properly. Oh well. Okay, so that's that. Next up, we have the Neko Hack. So these are specifically designed for the bellows gills. So you can rig them on a Neko rig. So you know what, I'm just going to leave these guys in here. So I might make a separate video on this, showing how to rig it, because I honestly don't know how to rig it myself. So once I figure that out, I will also make a video on these. And as far as bellows stuff goes, last but not least, of course, a good old restock on the bellows hooks. So I got, 3/0, I think. Yep, 3/0, 6/0, and 5/0. So a little bit of everything to kind of replenish the stock. What's next? We'll throw this guy in here. Just a quick one. Of course, I picked up some Old Faithful, which is Zoom. I got some Super Salt Plus small salty chunk in the green pumpkin color. So again, these are going to go great with my jigs. Purdy. Yes, those are going to work great. Can't go wrong with Zoom. And let's see, line. So of course, like most people, I'm respooling all of my setups. So for most of my setups, I went with the Seaguar 101 Basics fluorocarbon. So I think most of my setups were spooled with 12 pound. This guy right here is 8. That's going to go on my finesse setup. And then I wanted to go with some new line for my big swim bait / glide bait setup. And after doing a lot of research, the P-Line CXX copolymer line was probably the most suggested line to use. So I picked me up some 20 pound copolymer CXX by P-Line. Have not used it yet. It is spooled up and ready to go, so I'm hoping for good results based off the reviews. I'm sure I'm going to be very much satisfied. And then, of course, with my top water setups, punching setups, flipping setups, I went with good old Daiwa J-Braid Grand ×8, 65 pound. So I think we're all good to go in the line category. And then I think that's it. And now it is time for the grand finale. So if you follow me on Instagram, I did post a picture of this bait, and this is definitely the holy grail for me, especially this year. Like the holy grail. I've been looking for one of these, and my wonderful girlfriend got me one for Christmas. So I'm super stoked to use this, and this is the Grow Design Works Flag 255. So again, bigger the bait, bigger the fish. This guy is a soft body glide bait. So this is also going to be something I'm going to make a whole nother video on. Just because the action on these baits are phenomenal. They are so good that certain companies are copying them. Gotta stir the pot, right? So let's take this guy out. Sorry, I get a little too excited over this. So. Just a little. Okay, so this is actually the first time I'm taking this thing out of the package. So if you know, you know. These things are very hard to find. Oh my god. Sticky hooks. Wow, so it's got that joint right in the middle, and this thing, I mean, the action this thing has is insane, and I cannot be any more excited to get this thing out on the water. Part of the reason why I really wanted to go with something that's got really good abrasion resistance. Again, pickerel. And this is not something you want to lose to a pickerel. Or even have a pickerel bite, for that matter. But this is definitely going to be one of the first things you're going to see me throw this year. It is the time of year to be throwing big swim baits and big glide baits for those pre-spawn bass. So I can't even talk. That's how excited I am for this bait. So yes, that's some of the new stuff I have for this year. Obviously, there will be more to come. Much more. Thank you guys who are still following me and sticking around. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification button, hit that like button, drop some comments, and I, along with this guy, will catch you later.